Sweet. Hey guys, it's Monday, March 7th. Yep, it's 10:09, and I'm just gonna get settled in here and see what's up. I got a new little test of our buddy James here. He's got like a little dynamic threshold now, so hopefully he responds better and stops messing up with the music playing. Got a complaint last stream that he was super annoying, so did a little tiny bit of work on him. Also worked on Navi a little bit. She like color codes chat response now, so I can follow potentially anybody chatting with me better. So yeah, I got a little headphone in so I can hear her beep off, so you guys don't hear her twice with the weird feedback. Yeah, anyway, today I am going to pop open a Sega CD. The other day someone came in and had 3 Sega CD backup cards so they could save their games, and they're wondering why they weren't working. So we opened them up, tested the batteries, they were perfect, so they should be working. And the only theory we came up with was maybe there's battery backup for saves in the machine, and the game he was playing only uses that. So I'm going to pop this thing open and see if there is a battery inside here. If there is it dead? Because yeah, that'd be something nice to fix for people if their saves aren't working. Yeah, just replace the batteries in these guys. So yeah, let's see if one exists, and then go from there. But yeah, what else I got to do today is, today's Monday, so it's payday for everybody. So I got to write a few paychecks, and yeah, that'll be fun. Pay everybody every Monday, once a week. Everybody gets the paycheck. Decided to do that because like it makes it way easier for people to budget their lifestyles. I'm just gonna grab a paper towel so I don't scratch the bottom of this thing while I work on it. So I'll be back in like 2 seconds. And nice. Just gonna lay that down so I don't scratch the top while I'm pivoting it around. See, on the bottom of this thing we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, and then 3 tunnels that don't have screws in them. Just gonna make sure I remember that when I put it back together. So yeah, James. Hey James. Yeah, he's a little more sensitive now, which is good. Hey James, can you play some music for us? Thank you. So yeah, he's gonna do that way quieter than last time. So we got a nice little romantic jam in the background. If I hear him messing it up, unfortunately he's gonna have to go on a timeout today. I'm gonna have to disable you, James. Yeah, hopefully he responds better today. Should. His threshold's currently at, what is it? 94? So maybe that's the magic number. But yeah, just a heads up, I do have a little chat program watching, so if you want to chat to me, I can totally pay attention better and respond almost immediately. Cool, so yeah, we removed the 6 there. Let's see. Let's take off the top shell. Beautiful. So yeah, there's a lot of dead space in this thing. Right here, there's about 2.5 inches of nothing, just a void. But that's so you can fit the Sega on nicely. If you have the longer Sega, this thing came with like a small adapter you screw onto it that extended the length so it would fit more comfortably. Sega had a billion accessories back in the day. Anyway, let's get deeper here. So yeah, we got the whole laser and tray system, I guess. Is that what you'd call that? I guess, well, the spinny motor and the laser eyeball. Gonna have to figure out how to replace these. I don't know if I can harvest parts out of old CD players with the same like specs, but I'm gonna experiment with that soon, because I don't know if anyone actually manufactures Sega CD lasers anymore. Anyway, let's get this shielding off and go a little deeper and explore if there is a battery and if it's something we can replace easily. We can probably use the same batteries that we had on the Game Boy cartridges, but I'm not 100% sure. The batteries inside the like backup cartridges were actually pretty big. They were what, 2042s, and I'm used to 2032s or 2016s. That's just a fancy number for the size of the battery. They all have 3 volts, and I assume different capacity. Let's see. So yeah, we got 4 screws on that shield. Oh, there's one extra one here. Oh, nice. The Re-Res song again. Check out Re-Res. That dude's amazing. Oh, where are we? Yeah, Re-Res TV on YouTube. Maybe James should listen to callouts and show you links. Oh, you can't click on them because it's a live stream. But when I upload these to YouTube, you can click on annotations, I guess. So this thing's all wired in like crazy. A lot of junk to manipulate around. Okay, oh, there is a battery. Wicked, what is this? Do you think this weird glued down mod is on all of them? Yeah, what is that? That's a mystery. I'm gonna have to get a second one of these and bust it out. But yeah, there is a battery, so there is battery backup for stuff. Let's just expose the bottoms of that so we can test it nicely. There's a screw here. Beside the cartridge adapter thingy. Or the slide attache port. Expansion port. So yeah, let's see. Wicked. So yeah, that's that out. Wicked. Let's undo these real nice. Just gonna give them a little tiny wiggle because I don't want to pull out any of the pins. This one's ridiculously flimsy. I do wish I finished the photographing part of James so I could see the orientation of those. I'm just gonna be very careful putting it away. So yeah, that's the board on the Sega CD. So yeah, there is a battery doing backup stuff or probably save files on board. What else we got on here? Yeah, that interesting like wired down mod. Still don't understand what's up. It's like wired directly to a capacitor and then to a pin beside this chip and then 2 other onboard pins. And it's straight up epoxied down. Super weird. And I don't know what that port's for. I'm gonna have to do a lot more research on this thing because it is interesting. But yeah, here are the so yeah, here's the positive connection and the negative connection for our battery. So let's just test that, because I guarantee the one on the dudes is dead, but mine might not be. So that's another thing to pay attention to now when I buy and sell Sega CDs. The onboard battery doesn't need to be replaced. Let's just double check this here. Are you guys ready? 2.4, so that's in a range that would probably comfortably save stuff, but I'm uncomfortable with regarding selling this thing. So it's got an interesting frame. I don't think we can easily mount one of the other things on there. Yeah, I should. That's what I'm gonna do today. To do. Check if someone makes Sega CD batteries and lasers. My writing's super gross, but I can read it, and that's the most important part. But yeah, so yeah, to recap, there is a battery on the boards of a Sega CD, and it probably does hold save data. And maybe the game he was playing would only use the onboard save versus the cards he brought in, the Sega backup cards. Still confused on what that mod is, so let's reassemble this. I'm going to grab a second Sega CD, and we're going to rip that thing open to see if this weird mod is also on that one. Alright. For those of you who are watching, I can chat with you. It's way easier now. I got a little program that's going to go, hey, listen, the second one of you sends me a message. If the audio levels are really weird, 100% send me a message and I'll tell James to quit it. He's my little AI buddy. Hey, James. Hey, James. Yeah, he's working better today. He's less annoying. He listens to far less stuff and responds a little more appropriately. The other day he was just stopping the music all randomly. It was quite annoying. Alright. These shields are always a chore to remount. Yeah, so I'm listening to a royalty-free hip-hop on YouTube there. It's so sweet. Thank you for everyone who makes royalty-free music. Totally helps us little streamer guys out. Okay, I'm dumb. I forgot to plug in all that stuff before I put this weirdly fitting shield back on. Yeah, pro tip, this side's real annoying. So let's just pop those out so they go around. Be careful, I got like very rough fingertips from touching a lot of sharp stuff all the time. Oh hey Grundlekin, what's up dude? Yeah, you will cut yourself on the sides of these things, they're super sharp. Need more pro tips. Pro tip, listen to my pro tips. They actually are super professional. Also, pro tip, plug these back in before you put the shield on. Boom. So yeah, I am going to grab a second one of these because I do want to see if they all have this, like, assembled after the fact mod thing to it. Say bad boy more. I'm not supposed to say that, Grundlekins. It's a personal, I guess, challenge for me to stop saying that stupid phrase. Wow, you gotta have the most nimblest fingers ever to repair these things. I just need to grab one more tool because that giant ass screwdriver is not helping. What is helping though is Natty telling me when Grundlekin's here is sending me a message. Pretty sure that guy should be working, but that's cool. So should I. Ooh, big fat head bump that. So yeah, okay, I'm put this thing all back together, so I don't have to worry about it. And did I? Yeah. I do need playback on this thing so I can pay attention. What are we working on here? Oh, so a dude came in yesterday. Sorry to repeat myself. Dude came in yesterday and he had 3 Sega backup cartridges. They save like your game data on a Sega CD. And he was thinking they weren't working because it wasn't saving his game progress. So we tested them. The cartridges worked fine. They had full batteries. But what was interesting was I didn't know if this thing saved on board or not. So yeah, we're ripping it open to double check if there is a battery in it. If it does save, and if it does, then really what's happening is the game he's playing won't use a backup, it's using onboard, and his battery's dead. That's why it won't save, just like the Pokemon game. So I want to learn how to replace these batteries and identify more problems with them, because they are prone to a lot of problems. If I can keep these out of the dumpster, that works in everybody's favor. Sweet. So we'll remount all these. I totally forget where they all go. I do need James to take pictures. He is working way better today. That dynamic threshold thingy I added totally helps. He's less sensitive, and yeah, he's actually responding to what I want. Yeah, I will have to dip for like a minute and a half to find another one of these. We have at least half a dozen. I've physically touched them recently. I'm pretty sure we have more than that in the back though. All game stores have a basement full of junk. Mine has more than the average. Alright, sweet. So yeah, let's remount the top here and grab another one to see if its battery is dead and if it has the same weird mod. Yeah, we're correctly placed. Okay. The shell does not fit on nicely. Oh, man, I'm the worst at this. So this is the ground wire that I forgot to reattach, which is why it won't close, because it was stuck in the seam. So let's remember that for next time. Practice makes perfect, so I'm going to open another one for sure. And then maybe when I'm opening in front of actual customers' faces, they will not think I'm winging it, because I will have practiced it. But while I open it in front of you guys, you get to see the whole process of trying to figure out how these things actually work. So yeah, we got our 6 screws for our shell here. Yeah, how's your day, Grundlekins? What are you working on yourself? Basically, I just want to hear Navi jump off. That's why I'm asking you to chat with me. You can do whatever you'd like, though. Yeah, after this, yeah, I'm totally writing a bunch of paychecks, doing my, paying all my bills for the week, and then, hopefully the phone guy shows up and actually installs our line today. We've been waiting for that for a while. They had to reschedule last week, which is fair. Awesome. Sweet, so that's one of them. I'm just going to run off for like 2 minutes max to go get another Sega CD. I guess I'll be right back. Oh, need my keys. Alright, so yeah, that back room is far messier than I remember. There's no way I'm finding any of the same Sega CDs back there, but I did find this one. Ooh. So yeah, I did find this one back there. Whoops. Oh wait, that's really hard to see. It's the drawer model. So these came out with two models. The side slot one. So yeah, that's your side panel Sega CD. Your machine had an expansion port on the side. It had this very uncomfortable slip cover on it that I would argue no kid could ever get off, because I'm a grown-ass man and I can barely get it off. Where'd that dental pick go? Huh. Let's try this again. There we go. Ask your parents for help, right? And there, they click on like that, and then your, what was that cartridge you brought in? Your Sega CD backup cartridge would go in here, and you could save your games. Theoretically. That guy couldn't, because I'm pretty confident this has an onboard save. This one's been sitting in our back room since September 17th, 2014. Oh, I should work on that one. But yeah, I'll show you the slide out front model. We'll do a little unboxing here. And this one I'm not willing to open right now, because I know it works perfect, and I don't want to damage it. Where are we here? So yeah, Sega came out with a bunch of accessories. They came out with this. They came out with the 32X. There's 3 models of the Sega Genesis. Like a long one that fit on top of this, very nice. A shorter one that fit on top of this, and then a Model 3 that was way tinier. And they also came out with a combination Sega CD / Sega Genesis called the CDX that you could actually use as a portable CD player, even though it was like straight up this big and took like 6 AA's, maybe 4, but it didn't last for very long. But yeah, I do not want to open this one today because there's nothing wrong with it, and I don't really have the time to figure out how to put it back together. But one thing we did learn today was, yeah, there is batteries inside the Sega CD, and yes, they do die. And that is like 90% sure that is why his game won't save. He's playing Dark Wizard or something like that. So I might go on the Google and check out some forums about that. Oh, see, I'm gonna pop this guy away. And I found one other cool thing in the back that was like accessible that I kind of want to pull apart tomorrow and see how it works. The Atari Lynx. This dude came out, I don't know, when I was a little kid. Like same time Game Gear came out. So yeah, they got like color displays as well. The interesting thing about the Atari Lynx was, so I'm a right-handed gamer, because I press all the buttons with this right hand. If you're left-handed, there's this flip button, and it would flip the screen so you could play it like this. And you could actually use your left hand for the directions and your right hand, your right hand for this, and your left hand for this. Super weird. I remember being like blown away by that as a kid. I don't think anyone ever used that feature, because all my left-handed buddies still play games like very well. But yeah, this one someone modified to have a power adapter. All these battery traps are broken out, and there's missing screws. This is where the cartridge goes. So yeah, I have 2 of these, one in working condition and one in this condition. So I'm going to rip this one apart and see what's up. I can hear the phone going off, but it's a little too early to answer that thing right now. For some weird reason, auto dialers and telemarketers call me in the morning. It is the worst. So if that's a real dude calling me, I'm sorry. We open at 11. Yeah, real quick, I guess I'll open that Lynx, because I do have a few minutes left. And I do really want to get a heads up on what the insides are like. Whoop. So yeah, Sega, super interesting company. way too many accessories, way too many points of failure. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I got a headphone in. Like, can you pretend to be a kid in the 90s? Sega comes out, you get it, you're like so blown away. Mortal Kombat has blood. Like your Super Nintendo buddies, they don't got blood in theirs, suckers. But you do, you're badass. Everyone wants to come to your house. You got 6-button controllers, you can play arcade games, perfect. And then next Christmas, they announced a Sega CD. You're like, oh my god, I can have a CD player in my room? That's insanity. And you grab it, and you're like, wicked, that's amazing. But your parents are pissed, because they just spent $300 on your Sega the year before, $300 on your Sega CD, and there's like no games for the thing. And then like, some time goes past, and then the next Christmas you're asking for a friggin' 32X, another adapter. So your Sega's a monster by now. They cost you like almost $1,000. Yeah, no one was pleased with that. Sweet. So that's held in by this framework, I guess. This I've never ever opened. This is super exciting to me. This thing took 6 batteries, just like the Game Gear. I'd argue the thing lasted like less than my cell phone does, which is disgusting because my cell phone gets 3 hours battery life nowadays. Alright, so these are super interesting. Okay, the backlights on these were actually like a little, I think it's a fluorescent tube. Huge speaker in this thing. Oh, I love it. This is amazing. I don't know, let's get deeper into this thing. Oops, almost knocked that capacitor off. Oh, it's already pre-done for me. So yeah, behind this screen, I don't know if it comes off easily. Well, that's broken off. Must be why he taped it down. So yeah, this one was definitely heavily modded to... Oh, the battery. Oh wait, I don't know. That's weird. Why did he do that? Like, was the port broken off? Yeah, the port broke off. That's why. I guess that's pretty interesting mod that solves the problem. But this thing's not a portable machine after that. Yeah, let's see if we can expose this. This thing has the same build as a Game Gear. Yeah, the Game Gear has like a light tube in the back as well to do the backlight, which fails constantly. So yeah, there it is. Little fluorescent tube is the backlight to this thing on a giant reflector, and then a little whiteboard so it like diffuses the light better. But yeah, that's how backlights were done in the 90s. Like, it's ludicrous. Well, not ludicrous, it served its purpose, it worked. It's just these blow out so frequently. Half the Game Gears we get in don't have a backlight, and the other half don't have a speaker working. The speakers on the Game Gears are not like real speakers like this one. They're the plastic film ones, so any liquid on them, yeah, it changes them for sure. Yeah, was the Lynx as blurry as the Game Gear? Yeah, it was. It was just as blurry. I don't know if yeah, the refresh rates were poor on it. They did blur. I don't understand how I beat Sonic as a kid, but I did. I can't play Game Gear nowadays because I've been teased. Or not teased, but desensitized by like better screens with better refresh rates. But yeah, also the Game Boy was really blurry as well. The refresh rate on that was poor. No clue how I beat Mario Land. No idea. But I did, so it's on my resume. Sweet, so we'll pop this thing back together, and that should be it. I do have to check if I can get lasers for the Sega CD, because I would like to fix all those, or an option. And I was so secretly bummed as a kid by Game Gear. I didn't want my folks to know that because it came as a gift. Yeah, I agree. I still played the shit out of it. I took it to school. I thought I was a badass. No one cared. I had that battery adapter. They had this battery pack that was about like this big that you clip to your belt like a old school cell phone. It was the worst, but yeah, I was all kitted out with Game Gear as a kid. I also had like all the dumb accessories for Game Boy, like the magnifier and stuff like that. But yeah, those were different times. Now our machines light up for us, have awesome refresh rates, don't chew through batteries as fast as these ones did. But there's something to be said about looking back and appreciating where you are now. This thing's not going back together nicely. Like Nathan Bartlett. Oh, that guy's amazing. How is he so good at dancing? Yeah, that Nathan Bartlett dude, the Skittles guy, the only one monies. I don't know how he's so good at dancing. But that YouTube video where he crashed the music video like audition, Jesus, the best. Awesome. So yeah, that's a Lynx. I'm going to take apart a better one later because I kind of just did a rush job on this one. But yeah, so to recap on what we learned today, there are batteries in the Sega CD. There is a weird addition in the Sega CD that I don't know about. I do want to find the others to figure that out. And there probably is an onboard save on that thing that fails, just like a Pokemon game. James, you did very well today. Hey James, can you stop the music? Thank you, James. Yeah, he didn't screw up once today. Very good job, James. I'm very proud of you. Other than that, I should get to work. I gotta, do all the morning routine stuff and write some paychecks, because I'm pretty sure two dudes will be by to pick those up today, because they earned it, and it's their money. Anyway, thank you for watching. Yeah, he is way better now. Thank you, Grundlekins. He is way better. I did that for you, because you complained that he was annoying as shit the other day, and I agree, he certainly was. Yeah, but anyway, I gotta really go to work, so thank you for watching. Upload this to YouTube. Go subscribe to that thing, because it makes me feel super good about myself. Other than that, have a great day. See you later, bros.